You as a drummer, do you have some when you warm up? I mean, it's quite heavy drumming you do. So do you have any special tricks, or just go up on stage and raising hell?
I don't do that much of a warm up really. I sit maybe in a half hour before the show, put a towel or on a table or a couch like this, and just sit for like 10-15 minutes and do a little bit of stretching, but that's it. You know, I know there are some guys who's doing lifts, what do you call weight and everything to get warmed up, but no, I don't do that. Just a little bit, just to get going, and then we're off.
Can we expect you good doing all the summer shows now for the summer? Is there any plan to go into the studio and make a new record, a new Volbeat record?
So far, when the festival season is over here late August, the plan is so far that we take 2 months off and stay in the rehearsal room, try to come up with some new stuff, and hopefully maybe go into the studio around, I think, late January, early February next year. That's a plan so far, but of course plans can be changed.
And we can, of course, expect a new Volbeat record. That sounds like Volbeat.
Yeah, I guess so. Somewhere in the future there will be a new album.
I'm looking forward to it, and I think that the whole Swedish country do, and the rest of the world also I hope. Are there any plans to do a headline show in the US?
Oh, that's a tough one. The US is such a big country. Not at the moment, no. Because again, we did the Nightwish thing, but that was only a small part of the country for like, was it like 16 days? So there was like this much of America that we played in. But the feedback from the US has been really positive, and the reviews were great, and everybody said, hey, you gotta come back. And we always get emails from people, come to the West Coast, come to LA, come to San Francisco, come to Canada. But it's such a big country, so at the moment, no. But maybe in the future, who knows?
I think that your music should go well in the US because it has those old influences, Elvis and Johnny Cash and Social Distortion and all that. So why not? How many records have you released in the US? Just the latest, or?
Two. Rock the Rebel and Guitar Gangsters has been released in the US. I don't know why the first one never got released. I think you can get it by Amazon or something. I think you can get all three of them, but only Rock the Rebel and Guitar was released officially in the US. You can't even buy the DVD in the US anyway, Hela. So
you can't? Sad for those guys. It's a great DVD.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that a few times during the US tour. We cannot get your DVD. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Please don't kill me. But maybe one day.
What time do you go on stage tonight? I forgot. Sometime 8 or 9? Or?
8:15.
I'm looking forward. I'm eager. Yeah, should be great. What do you think about so far? I mean, you have been to Sweden now for many times. Do you like the country, or is it a great audience?
I think the cool thing about Sweden is actually once they get into a band, they really get into it. Full time, head on, that's a great thing, because Sweden has always, for a lot of Danish bands, been a very difficult country to get into. Don't know why really, but because there's a lot of Swedish bands who are very popular in Denmark, but the other way around has always seemed more difficult. As far as I know, only Gasoline, the old band from the 70s, were popular in Sweden. But yeah, people seem to like us, and they're really into the band, so that's a good thing. And when we played, we've been in Sweden a lot of times actually. We played the Sticky Fingers Club here in Gothenburg, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. There was another small club in Gothenburg where we did our very first Swedish show in, I can't remember the name of it, where it was maybe like 10 people in the audience, and we cleared the room in 5 seconds. We played a lot of times here, and every time it just grows a little bit bigger, so it's very cool. The last shows we did in Sweden with the Accidents as support bands were amazing. Really big places, It's very cool.
Do you have, I would say, ask about some of your personal taste in music? What kind of music are you into?
A little bit of everything, I guess. I like a lot of the 60s music, you know, all the big bands from the 60s, the Beatles, the Who, the Kings, the Rolling Stones, and a lot of stuff from then. Some stuff from the 70s, some metal bands, the old punk bands, some pop music, a little bit of everything actually.
Maybe some Norwegian band called Mayhem.
A little Norwegian band called Mayhem. This is actually the only decent album they ever did, I think.
You own a record or two, maybe?
De Mysterious Dom Satanas.
Like everybody else.
I actually like the new Mayhem. I think the new Mayhem album is actually pretty good. There's some good stuff on it. And I like, let's say, Immortal, I think are great. And Satyricon is definitely my favorite black metal band. That's Satyricon. I think they're amazing.
You have any favorite Swedish metal bands?
Let's see. Yeah, Entombed.
Entombed, yeah.
Plus, they're great fun. Always fun to meet Entombed. LG is a maniac, you know. They're great fun. You know. So yeah, Entombed I think will be. I think some of the Enflame stuff is pretty cool as well.
I thank you so much for the time, and good luck tonight. And as I said before, I really look forward to the gig.
So am I.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much.